Hello, my lovelies. Well, it's a little bit of a sad day today because this morning I found out that Bonnie Tyler has passed away. Now, if you're an ex-Jenner like me, you'd understand how much of a loss that is. And I think every ex-Jenner who ever had their heart broken listened to her song, Total Eclipse of the Heart, over and over and over again, plus a few other songs that she had. She was known for heartbreak songs, but not just heartbreak songs, lots of wonderful songs. And she was a wonderful soul. So that's very sad. So this morning I am feeling a little bit like I want to get in touch with your heart and the heart of who you're thinking about. So I've got a couple of new decks too. They did arrive yesterday. Yay! But today I'm going to start with Heart's Hidden Secrets. I'm feeling a little bit heart heavy. So let's start with Heart's Hidden Secrets. And we'll look at your heart and your person's heart. We'll start with you. I might get 3 each, I think. That sounds good. Obsession, clinging, and releasing. So in your heart, I'm seeing a little bit of obsession, a little bit of infatuation for someone. And you're holding on. It says obsessing and spying. I don't think you're spying. You might be. But you're holding on to this person. You're releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. I'm not sure about that. Maybe you think this person has? Let's see. Let's get 3 cards, angels, for our collective special person and what's in their heart. Broken. Return. Distracted. Okay. What I am seeing and feeling here is that you have a bit of an obsession for your person and you're clinging on to them, but you feel like that they have released you and moved on, walked away from you. And maybe they did a little bit and they know that they've caused you a little bit of heartache, but they are planning to return. They've been distracting themselves. They've been a little sidetracked with something else going on in their life. They want a second chance. They want to make amends. They do know that they broke your heart a little when they walked away. But they'd like to come in and have a second chance with you. Okay. So let's go back to you here with your heart. Are you still holding on to this person? You've been a little withdrawn. Single, lonely, solitary. You have been a little withdrawn because, yeah, I am seeing that this person did walk away from you. And it's left you feeling alone, lonely. You're thinking, am I single now? Boundaries. Drawing the line. Enough is enough. One more for you. One more, angels. Better off. Looking at it with a different perspective. You're trying not to let it get you down. You have a lot of feelings for your person. I feel that they did walk away from you maybe, which left you feeling a little bit lonely, a little bit sad. But you're trying to look at this a different way. You're trying to clear your head and look at it in a way that you may be better off without this person. That's how your heart is trying to cope with this. Putting up some boundaries. You're trying to go through this in a healed place. Let's have a look at your person now. A little bit more about a collective's person depth. They are aware. They're definitely aware that they broke your heart. What's this return? Wanting a second chance. Sorrow. They want to make amends for the sorrow they've caused. But they've been distracted, sidetracked with something. What's this sidetracked business? Influences. Third parties. They've been listening to others. They've been listening to what other people have had to say about your connection. They got sidetracked. They walked away from you, but they know they broke your heart. They want to come back in. They want to make amends. They want to return because they know what they did. They're very aware that they broke your heart. They caused you sorrow and pain. What have we got on the bottom here? Bondings and intimacy. I think that's what they'd like. Intimacy. Let's get this new deck that I've got. I've seen this being used online quite a bit. When I saw it, I thought, I've got to have this deck because it's a fantastic deck. The beautiful hearts on here. That's how I'm feeling today, heartfelt. So this is appropriate. So I haven't used this deck before. So you'll just have to bear with me. Let's see what comes out. I want to know a little bit more about your person, these influences, and what caused them to walk away. Abandonment. Feels undervalued, experiences genuine hurt feelings. This is, I never believed in the concept of soulmates, but now after pushing you too far away, I can't help but regret the actions and wish I could take it all back. I really do think they are sitting in regret over this. They listen to other people and they shouldn't have. They should have listened to their own heart. A little bit more about this person and their regret, angels. Social mask. Yeah. We may seem different on the surface, but underneath my mask, we are more similar than you think. I wish I could show you the real me. I think they did. I think they were wearing a bit of a mask with you. Not sure that they had this connection with you. I don't think they were sure exactly how strong this connection was. They were too busy listening to what other people said. So they walked away knowing they broke your heart. But now they have regret. They realize that your connection was a lot stronger. They think about you probably all the time. So they realize that your connection was a lot stronger than they thought it was. I'm getting the sense that they think about you all the time. Tell us more, angels, about our collective's person. What are they going through? Danger approaching. A sense of forbidding fills the air. Our hidden fears resurface and past wounds reopen with doubt. So if we don't face this together, these unresolved emotions will only grow stronger. I think that that's what they're fearing. They know they have to come in. They want to return. They want to make up for what they did. They know they caused some wounds with you. I think they want to face it. This is what I'm hearing there. 3-3. 51, 29, 33, 1st of the 1st, 1st of the 5th, 2nd of the 9th, 9th of the 2nd, 3rd of the 3rd. Or maybe 51, 29, and 33 means something to you. Yeah, I am really feeling a lot of regret on your person's side. They really wish they hadn't have listened to others. They want to resolve this with you. They want to work through this with you. Ooh, that's a little bit too... not too many. Let's have a look. They both came out, so maybe they needed to. Help, seeking help, crying out for support. I want to support you spiritually and not feel bounded by your struggles or the opinions of others. I'm here to lift you up if you're unsure of what the future holds. Yeah, they definitely regret listening to the opinions of others. They want to help you. They want help as well. Oath. Unity and diversity. Wedding dress. We aim for the same target, but fears keep us from fully committing. A union needs clarity, not hesitation. They don't want to hesitate. They do want to come in. I think they've finally realised now, after they pushed you away, how much you really meant to them. That they did want something long-lasting with you. And they were silly billies. They listened to others. And struggling through this. I think maybe trying to figure out a way to come in. I'm going to get one more for them. What have these silly billies been thinking, angels? Really shouldn't have been listening to others. They should have been listening to their heart. Yep, gossip. I've been listening to others. I realise there is something between us. Shouldn't have listened to the rumours. What's done is done, though. What they left unsaid with you. They just walked away. I don't think they said much. I think they left you with questions. Maybe people around them told them things about you that weren't true. And they shouldn't have listened to that. Yeah, there's been a lot of third-party influences here. A lot of gossip going on. But there's also a lot of regret. I'm going to go back to you now and see, are you open to this? If they were to come in, how are you standing? How is your heart feeling right now? Because you've been, you had some obsession with this person. But you were brokenhearted, so you've been trying to learn to let go and put up some boundaries, look at this with a whole new perspective. If they were to come back now, would you be open to listen to them? That's what we want to know, angels. Trap. This is what you would be thinking. Is it all just a trap? I fear you may be falling for a false flame, one that only brings temporary happiness. This is what you would be thinking. You'd be scared that they're not being truthful with you. Is it just temporary? I think you're wanting probably something a little bit more steadfast, something that's going to last. And you're afraid that if they come in now, they return, trying to make amends, after listening to other people instead of you. Is it just because they want something casual? Oh dear. Okay, so what else is our collective thinking? Angels, what are they worried about here? Honor. The pursuit of honor, that's what you're looking for, something a little bit more honorable. This is what you're worried you're not going to get. Is it just a trap? Is it just something very whimsical and casual? You've helped me realize that my ambition is not bound by what others expect. Together we can reach heights I never thought possible. Our connection empowers me to step out of the box I place myself in and to dream without limits. You want them to know that it doesn't matter what other people think. You feel that you have a really good connection. That you could reach out. Maybe even have the potential to be a power couple. But you know, I think, that they listen to others. They should have trusted you, listened to you. Now you're worried if they do come back. Is it all just going to be a little bit of BS? But you've got the trump card. Hidden riches, revealing them only to the worthy. You're ready to trust them, but you still need to keep that final card hidden for now. You don't want to run back into this. You're trying to protect yourself. You're trying to look at this with a whole new perspective. You want to trust them, but you're not sure if you can. You are going to put up some boundaries. You are going to protect yourself. That's very sensible. It's difficult to trust somebody again after you've had your heart broken. I keep hearing Bonnie Tyler's song in my head, Total Eclipse of the Heart. I used to be in love, but now it's just a total eclipse of the heart. Puppet. You don't want to be a puppet. You don't want to be trapped in that situation again. I don't care what it takes, how long it takes, who I upset. I'm cutting the strings and taking back my life. This is about you not wanting to be a puppet. You're trying to take back your life right now. Them coming back to you is going to be, it's going to be confusing for you, and you're going to have a lot of trouble trusting. If they come back, they're going to have to come back more than just casual. They're going to have to come back with some serious action, not just pleasant words, not just a small offering. Exactly. I realized how foolish I was. This is them too. They realize how foolish they were. The connection that you had deserved a lot more respect than what they gave you. You also don't just want them coming back in with a small offering. They're going to have to come back in with something a lot stronger. A serious relationship is what you're after, not just small favors. I think this one belongs to both of you, because I really believe that they want to come back and treat you right. They know they've been foolish. They know what they did. And they know what they've got to give you. They know what you're expecting. And it's not something small. They're going to have to come back with something better than just a little gesture. We've got condemnation. Public scrutiny causes you to question. They know, they know you're listening to others. Even when the world seems against you, find strength in knowing. You know they were listening to others. I got that around the wrong way. And they know you. I think they know you know. Even when the world is against you, you need to stay strong. They know they need to stay strong. They know they need to stop listening to others, to start listening to you. They know too, I think, that you know that they were listening to others. They have a lot of regret over that. A lot of regret. Just want to get one more for the both of you. Where is this standing for both of you at the moment? Infidelity? Gosh, I hope not. We are both holding on to secrets. I don't think it's infidelity as such, but the secrets might be there. I'm seeing that. They were listening to way too much. They thinking they were led to believe that you had secrets. But I don't think you have. I think they just they decided to listen to others instead of listening to you. I think you need to talk to each other. Be honest with each other. Not have any secrets. Comparison. Focusing on your own path. Could have been a little bit of comparison going on here. Excuses for not acknowledging our differences held us back. I don't think they were not acknowledging your differences. I think you do have some differences going on here. But I think the differences were pointed out by other people. And they thought, okay, maybe we are too different. And listened. There is some differences here that you should have been able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Compromise with. Differences are not bad. Opposites attract. Haven't you heard that? So, maybe you are a little bit opposite. Maybe this person is not really someone you would normally go for, and vice versa. Maybe you're not someone maybe you are opposites attract. Maybe that's how you met and thought, we are so different, but somehow we're so right. But your person listening to other people about these differences, I think got scared. Gambling. Even if you perceive in that certain place, I think this is what it was to begin with. Is this a bit of a gamble? Are we too different? And I think that's what they thought. Maybe it was a bit of a gamble. 6-6. Yeah, 3-3-6-6. Even if you proceed with your uncertain plans. I think that, you would always care for this person. You don't want your differences to drive you apart. You want to find a secure path together. But they think it's a gamble. They're scared to take the risk. I think you're open to this. If you are not open to a reunion here, because this is what I'm thinking this person wants and you want, then I guess this reading isn't for you. But I think you are. But there has been a bit of, actually, that makes me want to get my gossip cards, because I think there has been a bit of gossip here. A bit of talk behind your back. Although I think that you are a little bit, maybe not completely aware of any gossip. I don't think they're not running you down behind your back. I don't think it's as vicious as that. But a little bit of talk. Maybe people in your person's life, like permanent people, family, friends, old friends, giving their opinions on why it wouldn't work. Let's see. What's the gossip, angels? What is the gossip? Toxic love and deja vu. This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that the people in your person's life have actually, maybe this person has had repeated patterns and they've seen it. These opinions are coming from people who are permanent fixtures in your person's life. Like I said, maybe old friends, family. So maybe they have seen your person go over these same cycles over and over again. And maybe they're seeing a familiar pattern here with you. So they're saying, don't do it again. It's just toxic. This is what I think is what your person has come to realize, that they shouldn't be listening to this, that you're not toxic. Your love is not toxic. But they're having trouble. They're having trouble because I think they know that they have in the past gone through some cycles. So what else is going on? What are our collective person being told to bounce back from this? Recover. Like they're being told to just get over it. But they miss you. They think about you all the time. They realise the connection you had. I don't think they can just get over it. This is why they want to come back and make amends. But they're scared. They're scared to. They're not sure whether to believe these people or not. Tell us, angels. Are they believing? Pretending to be someone else online, fake profile you might have met online. Not who I think, not who you think I am. It's came up before about the mask. Maybe they haven't been totally honest with you about their past. They're scared that you'll reject them. Okay. Let's get one more for this and then I'll put these away. Because whatever it is these people are saying to your person, it's not helping the situation. They don't know, I don't believe. They don't know the full situation, the full connection between the two of you. They're just giving their own opinions, which can be very damaging if you don't know the full situation. Money moves, smart decisions, strategy, building wealth, making my money work. Maybe they think that maybe they think that you're after this person's money. Maybe. I said I was only going to get one more, but I think I need another one now. So that's a bit weird. The whole money situation. I haven't seen anything about money really to do with this. We're talking about the heart today, so let's get another one. One more, angels. Oh, okay, well, two more. Locked, busy, full schedule, closure. Yeah. I'm thinking that maybe that's what they're saying. Look, you've got to worry about your money. You're too busy for this. Think about yourself. Close the door on this. Focus on your job. Focus on your career. They're worried. The people around your person are worried that they're going to be thinking about you and neglect maybe their career and what they want to do to further themselves. And yeah, some of their advice could actually be close the door on this, concentrate on your career, concentrate on making money, keep yourself busy. And your person is like, I don't know, should I? Is questioning this, even though they know they miss you. They know they've caused you heartache. Okay. Perfect time, I think, to get my other new cards that I got. New deck. The Burning Heart cards, and get some messages. What does our collective person really want to tell them? What's in their heart? What do they want to say, but too scared to do it? Forget about these people who are connected to them. I think the toxic I think they're toxic. That's what I've been feeling this. I want to reach out, but don't know how. They're scared to. They want to reach out, but they're scared to. They're not sure how you're going to take it now. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. And all these other people saying what they were saying. And all these other people saying stuff to them made them feel even more like maybe I'm not ready. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. I said they're thinking about you. They think about you all the time. I'm afraid of commitment. Maybe a little bit. I realise all the mistakes I've made. And they do. They do realise they've made a lot of mistakes. And how much they've hurt you. And how much they regret the mistakes that they've made. A little bit afraid of commitment. That doesn't surprise me. They wouldn't be listening to other people if they were committed to this. They do think about you all the time. Keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. I think also too, everywhere they go, they kind of feel like they are bumping into you. They see you places where you're not there. See you in other people maybe. I don't think they were ready for a commitment at the time, but now they realise their mistakes and they really do want to reach out. I really feel that strongly. Just not sure if they have the guts to do it. They've got to get the courage. One more. I want to apologise. I need your forgiveness. That's what they need to do. They need to come in. They need to reach out and they need to apologise to you. They know they've done you wrong. And you want the apology. You don't want any just casual fling thing. You want a deep apology. If you are to take this person back for a second chance, then they need to prove themselves. I might get some tarot to get some advice for you on what you should do and what you should look out for with this person. Because I know that you have feelings for this person. You've tried to move on. You're trying to release. You're trying to look at it with a whole new perspective. But you are hurt. I can definitely see that. The Four of Wands in reverse. tension. Yeah, family and community. Getting in between your love life. You know that's happening. Or if you didn't know, you know now. Ace of Swords in reverse, breakdowns in communication, conflicting viewpoints, hurtful words. Watch out for that. This is the advice I've asked our angels to give you. So I'm seeing watch out for the interferences. Watch out for broken communication. Expect real communication. Don't take broken communication, is what I'm hearing. Two of Wands, make future plans with your partner. Take small steps for future plans. If they do come in, your advice is to watch out for interferences. Make sure you have decent conversation, decent communication, and take small steps towards the future. But at the same time, the other card is the Fool. An exciting relationship. I think if you do this, if you do take this advice, be careful of others. Put your boundaries up and demand clear communication so that you can take first steps, maybe start new towards the future. Then I feel that, yeah, there is an exciting relationship ahead, more than just casual. You can take that leap of faith forward. But I don't think this is going to happen unless you take care and keep your boundaries up. And I know demand sounds like a strong word, but yeah, demand some clear communication. Tell this person you don't want to go through that again. You did break my heart. The last thing you want is for your heart to be broken again. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. Cultivating a new partnership. You've got to work on it. You've got to work on it, both of you. If you want this to be a successful relationship, and they do come in and they do reach out, these are the things you're going to need to do. And the only way it can continue to be successful is that you've got to both work on it together. The rewards for you both, if you do work on it together, will be beautiful. Okay, tell us, angels. One more thing, one more little piece of advice for our collective. Dreams fulfilled. And that's when dreams will be fulfilled. I think it's not going to happen in a hurry. The only sword here is upside down. So I think that I think it will take a little while. Maybe within the next few months. I mean, it could happen. I'm thinking that it may happen, start to happen within weeks, but you're not going to rush into this. You're going to take small steps So that you can build to this successful relationship, you need to work on it, and work on it. That takes time. Leading to a joyful relationship. The Nine of Cups. That's great. But Cups is months. Is it Cups months? Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, take it slow. If they do come back and they're authentic, then you need to take it very slowly. This came out in reverse, but I feel like this is where it will lead to. I think it should be up the other way. Seriously. The Star. Healing from past emotional wounds. Positive outlooks to the future. Keeping it balanced. And wishes can come true. I think there is the potential for it to be successful. But you do need to keep your boundaries up. You do need to take it slow. You do need to make sure that they are authentic. Good communication. Since we are talking about the heart today, I might just grab these love and romance cards, see if anything really positive comes out for you and your person. And then we'll get some message cards to finish off. Okay, angels. What's the potential for our couple here? Nurture. Gifts. Nurture your relationship. And it does have a good potential outcome if you do nurture this gently, slowly. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. You need to talk to one another, explain one another. He or she, I said he for some reason, but no gender here. He or she needs to come to you with authenticity, is what I'm hearing. Not just little gifts, little things, something. And when I say a big gift, I don't mean like a big gift, expensive or anything, as in a decent gesture. Heartbreak is part of the human experience. It will pass. So you're yes, you are heartbroken. So are they, in a way, because I feel like they, like I said, they realize what they've done to you. They've broken their own heart. They're their own worst enemy. They shouldn't have listened to all of the other influences around them. Should have listened to their own heart. We also have adventure. Seeking adventure together. And baggage. Emotional baggage can weigh down relationships. Unpack the baggage. That's definitely what I'm hearing here. You need to unpack the baggage. They need to unpack the baggage. Be open and honest with you. The heartbreak will pass. I feel that this has a potential to be a good reunion. I think if this person comes in with the authenticity that it looks like they might, then you have the potential to get over the heartbreak, to understand one another, to have a whole new exciting adventure together. And I say that whole new, that's making plans for the future. in small steps, starting new. Maybe go on some dates, get to know each other again. Brand new adventure. Definitely has the potential. One last one here. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. And I've said this many times. Make sure they are very clear with their communication. But if you make sure that they're very clear with the communication, and you keep an eye out for other influences, take small steps, baby steps, and I think you could work on a strong relationship together. Okay, so let's finish with some message cards. I like to finish off my readings with some message cards. So what have we got here? What have our angels got to say to you before we finish up? Forgiveness. Acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I don't think you are harboring any resentment. I think you have the capabilities of forgiving this person if they're authentic and open and honest with you. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone, and you're not. And you have been a little bit lonely. I said that right at the beginning. I feel a little bit like you've been left alone. But know that you're never alone. Your angels are always with you. And this is a message from the angels to let you know that you're not alone. They are with you. They are protecting you. Oh, that's way too many. Okay, angels. One last message to our beautiful collective. One last message. And making sure they give you the right one, I think. I'm picking. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Keep your self-esteem up. Believe in yourself. Believe in this other person. Well, if they're authentic, I think they will be. I really believe that they have a lot of regrets. I really feel that they know they should not have listened to all of these other third parties. They're going to come in asking for forgiveness. And I think that you have the capabilities to do it. I don't think you're a resentful person. I'm not picking that up at all. Just know that you are never alone. What have we got on the bottom of the deck? Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So have the courage. They need to have courage. Beautiful. Okay, I like that reading. It was a nice reading. Heartfelt. And yes, I do think that you have the potential to reunite and build on this relationship. Just keep an eye out on just a few things that I mentioned throughout the reading. Nurture this relationship. Both of you need to nurture this relationship. And I think you could have a beautiful miracle outcome. But like I said earlier, if you are not wanting this person to return, you're over it, and this reading wasn't for you. But if you are wanting this person to return, I think they will. And I think the two of you will be able to work on it. So I hope this helped. I hope you have a wonderful day. And thank you very much for watching my reading. Your reading. Lots and lots of love and light. Bye for now.